The sham investigation into President Donald Trump being conducted by special counsel Robert Mueller is absurd. Despite the outrage from millions of American patriots, the deep state is going to attempt taking the President of the United States down by going after another shocking target first. According to the Gateway pundit, two anonymous sources close to the investigation say that Mueller is plotting to go after Trump's former campaign manager Paul Manafort in order to leverage his testimony against the Trump administration. It's like watching thugs execute an armed home invasion in broad daylight with your hands tied behind your back. Where was this army of do-gooders and men of principle when Hillary Clinton committed countless crimes only to be let off by the deep state's whipping boy James Comey? The details of this new report are real and infuriating. According to a recent report by Reuters, Trump's former campaign manager Paul Manafort will be the first target of Mueller's deep state thug squad. The investigators on Mueller's payroll will be looking into money laundering accusations against Manafort for the purpose of threatening him with consequences if he doesn't assist them in taking Trump down, two sources with direct knowledge of the investigation said. First on Mueller's list of dirty deeds will be to examine Manafort's financial and real estate records in New York. Next, he will investigate Manafort's involvement in Ukrainian politics, according to the sources who spoke on the condition on anonymity. Where the heck was Mueller when his boss Hillary Clinton was colluding with Russia to give them an obscene amount of control over American uranium production? Oh, that's right, he was helping. When do we get a special counsel to prosecute Hillary and Mueller? It's no wonder so many Americans hate career politicians and government hacks like Mueller. Here's the meat and potatoes of the leak. Manafort reportedly purchased 3 New York properties between 2006 and 2013. One of those properties was in Trump Tower in Manhattan. Manafort paid for the properties in full and later took out mortgages against them. While that practice isn't unheard of, one former senior U.S. law enforcement official said that some people have been known to hide the origin of funds gained illegally by using this method. The report by Reuters stipulates that they have no independent evidence that Manafort did this. If Mueller wants to investigate someone doing shady shit with real estate, he should look into his former boss Hillary Clinton and the 1990s Whitewater scandal. How that corrupt demon hag avoided going to prison over Whitewater is beyond comprehension. Reuters also reported that their anonymous sources close to the investigation were careful not to say whether or not Mueller has discovered any evidence to charge Manafort with money laundering. The sources did say that it is critical for Mueller to find evidence of illegal activity on Manafort if they are going to use him as leverage against Trump. If Mueller's team can threaten criminal charges against Manafort, they could use that as leverage to convince him to cooperate, one of the sources said. When asked about his client's position on these new leaks coming from Mueller's thug squad, Manafort's spokesman said, Paul Manafort is not a cooperating witness. Once again there is no truth to the disinformation put forth by anonymous sources and leakers. Just when you thought Hillary's presidential campaign was the shadiest thing Democrats and the deep state could do, they went and hired Mueller to take it up a notch. By they, I mean Rod Rosenstein. The second Attorney General Jeff Sessions recused himself from the sham Russia investigation. It was game on. In regard to the deep state's new attempt to take Trump down, we are not fooled, and the pretense of Mueller's integrity is already blown to bits. I, for one, cannot wait until American patriots take revenge on Democrats, rhinos, the deep state, and tools like Mueller at the voting booths during the upcoming midterms. Let's see them try to start an investigation into millions of pissed-off voters. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.